And so I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I can go get you another one. And then the husband's like, no, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know. And then the dude and the woman just basically just start having like a passive aggressive argument, and I'm just standing there awkwardly. And then I'm like, hey, you guys have a good one, and she just fucking ignores me. And he's like, oh yeah, you too, man, you too. And then they both leave. And I've seen them like every now and again, and every time I see them, I just like like, yep, those are the guys. Those are the two over there.
Those are the two over there.
Where's that phone go?
And yeah, those were Cameron's parents.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah, I found that out the other day, and I was telling Cameron about it, and I was like, he was like, yeah, that does sound like my parents because my dad will always try to defuse the situation, and that just makes her more pissed off. I'm like, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. And he didn't even. I think they know. Use the one of grace.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Isn't there 4 of them you can give her?
No.
Oh, it's just the 2.
Grace
I was wondering what
gives...
those did.
Grace gives the spirit ash of her.
And the
And
oculation gives the spirit
Oculation
ash of
gives her
both.
weapon.
Oh. Well, I don't know what her spirit ash does, so I would say the
Well, it's
weapon.
just her.
Why, I don't know what
Obviously.
she does, is what I was.
I don't know, she does the Count Dooku pose, and that's about it. That's all she got to do.
There you go.
Come on, Elden Ring, Wiki, wake back up. I closed you for 1 second. Uh-oh. Okay.
Which one would you pick?
Oculation.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sorry, I intended to get on earlier, but stuff happened, so. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Did you catch something? Surely you didn't eat, the same thing and get sick from it twice in 2 days. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't imagine what you would have, you know. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't great. So do you get off for the 4th or no? It just depends. Okay. Hmm. Oh wow. Huh. Well, how do you feel? So, how do you feel today then? Okay. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, but you know, the second they can get rid of physical media, that's all it's going to be. They're not going to lower the prices or anything like that. I mean, you know, why should they? What's the point? You know. No, it's just going to be like what Call of Duty's been doing, where they put like the smallest amount of code they can fit on the disc, and then the rest of it's just like a download or whatnot. You know. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I just won't be buying any more new games. That's as simple as that. Uh, 4, yeah, I still say that there's still stuff to collect on 4. 5, I think a lot of the stuff's... No, if you're talking about COD, yeah, no, at this point, no. It doesn't matter with regards to COD. Oh, no. Hell, even the new ones are, you know, they drop in price. I'm surprised people don't ask for more for some of the older CODs and stuff like that. You know. I did hear that they were doing selective backwards compatibility for PS3 games. Selective. That's what they're experimenting with. They haven't necessarily come out with it officially, but it's going to be, from what I understand, it'll be similar to like how Xbox, you put in the old disc and you get like a download for the new game, or for the improved game or whatnot, you know. Right. But then again, also, you also have to realize that those games were like, that's like that's like as having a sports game, you know. You know, those games are everywhere. Almost a decade or slightly less or something, or more. Oh, well, yeah. But still, compared to other games, those games were... There's a lot more of them out there in various conditions. Oh, really? Oh. By about how much? I have that, actually, and I've played it on my Switch just a slight bit. It's actually a pretty fun game. I haven't really gotten that far into it, and I mean to go back into it. But, yeah. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, okay. I'm not saying you're lying about the prices, but it's like, you know, I don't know what you're looking at. So what's, one thing I wanted to ask you, what's the status about Sean? I mean, I know that we were kind of talking about, it's like, no, I haven't. I was waiting to talk to you, like, now, you know. I don't really know if he gives a shit anymore, and after his, you know, little speech about basically PC superiority and how he always said that, after a while I get tired of fucking hearing it. Right, you know. I mean, I get it, yes, PC's where everything fucking originates, but at the same time, they ban you or if they pull the plug, all that shit's gone. You know what I mean? That's true, but at least, yeah,
Here's your med. I'm taking heavy fire. Here's your med.
Toughen up. The enemy has to kill 5 more of us and they win.
the pro or whatnot, something like that. Not exactly a pro, but you know what I mean, you know, not, yeah. Okay. Hmm. Now, to be frank, I've honestly thought about cutting connections with Sean. Like, entirely, because it's like... I thought that's what you were implying whenever you were sending those messages, and I just, you know, just straight up, we're just gonna drop them, you know, all of a sudden. But I don't know. I've thought about it before, and then I don't know, this time's a little different, you know, because it's like... I mean, I get it, he was saying, I mean, yes, I was being an ass about it to some degree, but after a while, I mean, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I always have to look up, you know, special edition stuff like that and see what's different about them. So, but, so you're a big fan of the Persona series?
What am I lagging out?
I think that's also on Vita, right? If I remember correctly. Damn. Hmm. Hmm. It's hard to come back to. Yeah, I know. If you're not playing it all, yeah. If you don't play it all the way, you lose track of where you're at and what's going on and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. And of course, you don't want to start the game all over again after you made this much progress, and it's like, you know. Yeah. Oh, the real-time strategy. Yeah, right. Oh, well, I have, what is it, Sunstrike on PS4 or whatnot that I've been playing on PS5. That's fun. It's just occasionally, I can't play it for very long because it takes way too much of my brain power to try and manage all of the units individually. It just hurts my soul because it's like, okay, I'll tell the tanks to move up, the first column of tanks to move up, the second column of tanks, then all of a sudden, okay, one of the tanks got taken out, so now I've got a bunch of infantry crewmen that are just running around alongside the tank, so it's like, well, shit, I guess I'll just go and send men with the tanks and hopefully I don't get killed or whatnot. Oh, it's a nightmare. And especially whenever I'm stuck on the German campaign with the Battle of Kursk, and it's like, wow, yeah, I can understand why it was extremely difficult for the Germans, because this is fucking hell. Because it's like every time I move my tanks up, I lose one, or two, or three, or an entire fucking, you know, squadron of tanks. That's like 4 of them in a row, all gone. And then they're like, oh yeah, and we forgot to mention, there's like going to be 3 or 4 waves of tanks that come, and I've got 1 tank left and a bunch of infantrymen. It's like, oh wow, thanks for telling me. You know? So, Sunstrike 4. I got the complete edition, so that way it has all the DLCs and stuff like that, where you've got, you know, you can fight in Finland versus the Soviets, or be the Soviets, or you can do Road to Dunkirk, you know, be the British evacuation from the coast or whatnot. And what else? The Pacific War, Americans versus Japanese and things like that. And that adds a whole, you know, an entirely different, you know, conflict in terms of water-based and things like that, you know. So, the game's pretty fun. It just is like kind of brutally difficult. No, you're good.
He's up by the tower on the side. Watch it. Give the fucking lag.
Yeah. Yeah, I know my dad loves. I think that's the one my dad loves, where it's like, what is it? Tile by tile and things like that, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, yeah. Wow. I don't know if you know, they also came out with Metal Slug Tactics a while back, and I was like, yeah, that's better than the gacha games, but again, that's not what I know as Metal Slug, so I don't like it.
They're right there by my body. Right now.
Yeah, but I can't get behind Metal Slug Tactics or whatever. It's just something about it ain't right. I don't know what it is. I mean, you know, I should like it, but something about it just ain't right. Trying to think of any other games. Well, I don't know if I told you, but I plan on going to a convention at the end of this month. So that way I can hopefully get more games, you know, for some decent prices, hopefully. It's like on the 27th, you know, it's the MoCon. Feedback. Oh, you're talking about the one where, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Seems to me like I'm pretty sure we have all the winter games up there. Sega CD, and I think also for the for sure we have it all for the Sega CD. Probably either most, if not all, also for the PlayStation, whatever they released on the PlayStation as well. So I don't know if all of them are complete. I know the Sega CD ones are complete, but not the PlayStation. For sure, not all the PlayStation ones are complete. Oh yeah, we do. I think we have a few. Oh yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, I remember that. I've seen it on YouTube before. Hmm. Okay. Huh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure, yeah. Huh. Huh.
Вижу вражеского солдата! Вражеского солдата!
Okay, but that's from someone's personal stuff. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, no. If anything, she's the one who should be held at fault, really. I mean, right. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't realize that. But otherwise, that would not be a very expensive game, probably, or not as expensive as that. Huh. Hmm. I don't know, considering that people are losing their shit over... How do I put this? Okay, you know what a lolly is, right? Yeah, or an older lady that just looked young or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know. How do I put this? Other people like it, that's fine. Oh, this bastard teabagged me. Fuck you too. Anyway, other people like it, that's great. I don't care. Some other people are attacking those people for liking it. It's like, okay, if you're gonna start, where do you draw the line? Let me ask that. Where do you draw the line? Because if that's the case, then I mean, you know, like, you know. Like, no. I'm talking about, like, in the animation, they've got a, like, how you described it, except they call her, like, a 26-year-old, like, woman or whatnot, or something like that, but she just looks young. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no problem with it, at least for now, over in Japan. But apparently over here in the States, the second that someone heard about it, it's like, oh god, the world's fucking on fire. And it's like, okay. And then they go out and they attack these people, and it's like, okay. Let me tell you, these people have been around for decades more than your ass has, and there's been no problems. Now all of a sudden it's a problem? Let me ask, what about some of those, you know, oh, the surgery is great for the children. Okay, so you're telling me that's okay? You're telling me that's okay, you know, but you're telling me that's okay, but the lolly stuff isn't. Which, you know, what has more real life implications? You say that, oh, this encourages pedophiles and stuff like that. What has more real life, you know, implications? To be frank, I don't think, I don't know about now, but I'm sure in the past, I don't think a lot of those pedophiles knew even what a lolly was. They were just into kids. I mean, really. I mean, really. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, to be quite frank. But yeah, no, those. Yeah. Yeah, who would have guessed? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Only half of them are left. Come on, let's take the rest out.
Yeah, and you know, I find it hilarious, like, who was it that you sent me that dating profile or whatnot? It's like, you know, the people who expect, what's it, the Grey's Anatomy guy or whatnot, be finding you and rescuing you out of your hole or whatnot. You remember that? Yeah, that was, that was hilarious, because that's exactly the kind of mentality those people have, and it's like, yeah, no, you fucked yourself, and this is the, you know, these are the consequences of what you've done. Gnarly, yeah. A couple. 6 figures. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, I mean... Yeah, right. Are you gonna get the game? Hmm. I'd rather have the fuck, what is it called? Damn it. The season pass, but you know what I mean, the old season pass, where you had 4 DLCs, you bought them, and then, or you either you bought them individually, or you bought the season pass and you got all the shit, you know. Not, you have to play 10,000 fucking hours to be able to get one gun. Yeah, no, why don't you give us the weapons and then go ahead and, you know, if you want to get the skins, you can buy the skin, or, you know, you can get the pass and or buy the skins out of the store. I don't have to sit there and keep earning these fucking weapons. And I to be honest, I'm done. To be frank with you, I'm just done with COD at this point. Oh shit. Nah, I'm sorry. I've already gotten out of the loop. I don't want to go back in. That's fucking gay. Hours for that shit. Are you kidding me? That's just fucking ridiculous. Wait, so that's 5 challenges just for 1 attachment? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, I'm not there. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Meh. Uh. Oh no, that's a given. Yeah, no, Infinity Ward's not the same one that you thought it was. It's not. Not that. Yeah, not that you necessarily thought it was the exact same or whatnot, but you thought maybe some of those people still had. Yeah, yeah, fucking common sense. Apparently, common sense ain't so fucking common anymore. So I don't know.
Those enemies down. Let's keep moving.
Hmm.
That's the first enemy down. Good job.
Seriously? That's so fucking gay.
Благодарю! На тебе!
Hmm.
Спасибо!
Hmm.
Take this and that and take it! Тебе медпакет!
I'm gonna be frank at this point. I think I'm just done with it all. Not just because of that, but also just in general because I don't like the way the games are going. Well, I don't like I don't like the settings. I don't like, you know. Yeah, but the stories and shit are shit. I mean, I'm not saying that the story was ever that great, but I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. I thought Cold War Zombie was okay. I didn't think it was anything terribly special. Reason being is the only thing that I liked about it was the fact that it was more fair. A lot more fair than Black Ops 3. Because Black Ops 3 is just fucking brutal. So, I don't know. I have no plans of getting it. Probably that's not going to change. Maybe it might change, but I doubt it. At this point, I'm already more interested in trying to spend my money on all the other shit out there. No, believe me, it's not that I hate playing with you or anything like that. I may hate playing with Sean now, but yeah, I know, but oh, see, there's just there's just a certain point where I just get tired of dealing with shit that I have to experience every time I want to play it. Because it's like the one thing that set me off the most is the fact they said that I get rid of the data packs to save storage, and then come back and download it later. And then guess what? The shit didn't work. So all that stuff that I bought and everything like that gone. That was a lot of. That was a $60 game on top of at least another. I don't know. A lot. 60, 80 or something on top of that. So almost like 120 or 120, 140 dollars wasted that I can't get back. I was just like, no. 2019. And then, to top it off, then they also started trying to charge people for, those very same bundles in the next game or whatnot, or whenever they had to release Warzone 2. It's like, oh, and then you also shut off the first Warzone after you fucking dedicated 2019 to Warzone alone. And then Spec Ops, guess what? Spec Ops was only an intro to Warzone. It wasn't even its own fucking game, or, own fucking game mode. That also extremely aggravated the piss out of me, because I was like, if nothing else, at least make it fucking unique. Oh, tell me about it, yeah. Shit. Oh, no, they did it. Oh, they know they... Certainly not after the shit they've pulled and what I've been... If what you told me is true, which I assume it is, that's complete horseshit. It's like... so if you don't give a shit about the players, then why should the players buy your fucking game? Because, to be honest, I think that's one thing that a lot of game developers don't really understand, is the fact that the players are the ones that control, not them. Because if no one buys your game, that means you're not making money. You're not doing as a business should, which is keep itself up and keep making money. Because as a studio, you're a business. And especially in the case of like, Activision, I guess Activision Blizzard now, right? Here's what it is or whatnot. Now, your investors, or whatever it is, your investors or whatnot, they want their money. So if you're not making them money, they're going to shut your ass down. Simple as that. Of course, the problem is that people keep buying the fucking game, so that doesn't really fucking help. I don't know. One thing for sure I won't be buying another Battlefield game. I didn't buy 2042, and thank God I didn't, because that game is a worthless piece of shit. You take away all the no. You take away all those patches and then try and play it. Take away all the patches and then try and play it. Fine now. It should have been fine from the fucking beginning. Or at the very least, the game should have been half fucking decent. Tons in terms of like what, 4 maps maybe. Because what I heard was that they were having to go back and add the Levolution shit to the maps they should have had in the first place. And it fucked up real bad. Okay, but you also understand that the second these systems shut off, or not shut off, okay, the second that the ability to be able to get updates or receive updates and stuff like that shuts off these systems, and let's say your system gets wiped, you put that game in, that game's going to be playing the same shit it was on day one. No patches or anything like that. Okay, you know how... No, I'm talking about, okay. Do you understand how the second Sony says we're shutting down PS3's online services, that means you can't get any online updates or anything like that. No patches, no DLC, no, nothing. You can get nothing because the online stuff is gone.
Looks like we've taken the lead. Keep going, boys. Stick it to them.
We got a man down!
Right.
Come on, fight tougher.
But I'm saying for a single player game that requires patches to work, if you... Oh, you piece of shit. If you... Okay, how do I explain this? I can see it in my head. I can't... I'm struggling to find the words. Okay. Alright. I understand the online stuff. That'll shut off. You should basically expect anything that's online to shut off. But the fact that... like I said, like Cyberpunk. You couldn't? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Okay. But not all of them are like that. Many may be like that, but not all of them. Oh, that's the... I'm sorry. Let me... Okay. Yeah, and it's extremely fucking aggravating. Finish them, yeah, finish, quote unquote. Huh. Honestly makes me question my very existence. You know, it's just like, this is almost just like hearing about that giant ass meteor or whatnot. That's like, oh, it's going to land and kill us all, and it's like, oh, maybe I should just go ahead and fucking blow my brains out before it happens. You know, at least end it on my own fucking terms. Because sometimes it's shit like that where it's like, I guess the end's already happened. There's no point in fighting it, I suppose. I mean, yeah, that's true, but well, again, okay. Well, again, that's with the multiplayer games, but with like some of the single player, or supposedly single player or offline games, you know. Well, you know, one thing I will say is, for as much as the Pirates killed the Dreamcast and everything, and some of the other games, or some of the other consoles and stuff like that, piracy will probably be our friend in the coming years, really, at this point. Because if that's the case, they don't want to give us the actual games, then why pay for them? Especially if they're going to do like what they did with the movies, where all of a sudden, oh boy, you know, we lost the license, or we don't want to renew it, so we're just going to go and take away all the movies and shit that we said you could buy. You know, that kind of shit. Because I mean, again, if that's the case, why should I pay for this stuff? Really?
That is halfway. Keep moving. Keep going. We're halfway.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. 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 Right. I mean, at least you didn't lose a lot more like some other people or whatnot that I've heard of. Yeah, but see, here's the thing that I don't like. That obviously with physical media they can't really control it. If they don't like something, like let's say, what was it? You said Dawn of the Dead movie was one of the ones you mentioned that you bought. Yeah. Okay, so let's say you bought that on any of the platforms, right? And then they say, "Oh, well, we don't like this because the black guy's not the main character," and so they just turn it off, even though you paid for it. And it's like, I mean, oh, you mean just like how what is it? Like some of those companies keep having data breaches after data breaches, and they're just not responsible for losing that data, or not having paid for better cybersecurity to have secured and encrypted that data, so in that way it was not as easily accessible. Huh. Free credit rate, yeah.
5 more of us, it's over.
Pick up your med kit. Fire in the hole!
Huh. Ah, okay, I see. Huh. You'll need them.